good low post defender.
Anthony, physical matchup, great spin, and score on George.
A great start, the fans are behind him in the game. Carmelo with a low post play. This is where he is such a low, down low, and
Knicks with a 9-point lead midway through the first quarter, trying to end a 5-game home losing streak. Alley-oop by Martin to Carmelo Anthony. Looked like maybe a push-off there to get rid of George, but the officials didn't see it.
It's in the NBA, he gets the 11 a game in that period.
Anthony backing down George. Tough shot, but got it to go. And a 3-point opportunity.
Well, that was just great offense by Carmelo. Sometimes you trump the defense. George did a nice job spinning him baseline. The defensive man comes over to help. It's not Roy Hibbert. And it's going to be a 3-point play opportunity for Carmelo Anthony when we come back from this timeout.
He wanted to get the foul call, wins the tap. Shot clock at 5. They go back to Anthony, got good position down low and score. Trying to defend Carmelo.
Well, it's tougher for Paul George to play these kind of low post players because Carmelo is so big and so strong, and he's going to play through contact. That time he rolls off the contact. This time you see he sees him fronting him, no weak side help. They throw over the top. This time he spins baseline. It's Mahimi in there, and it's not Hibbert. He goes up over the top, gets a 3-point play. So Carmelo has worked very hard, but you can see 9 points on 11 shots. Tonight they have 3.
Anthony with the catch, with Hibbert now coming out on him. And Melo gets past him, drives and finishes with the left hand off the window.
Now what do you do when you get the big guy on you? You pull him out and you use your quickness. What a way. I always felt that David West was the heart and soul of this team, what he brings every night.
Shumpert, and the Knicks have now missed 8 straight threes, but Carmelo Anthony is there with the stick back.
Well, when you get the big guy on you, you got to make sure you spread out the floor and go to work. This time Carmelo does a nice job on the offensive backboard over George. This time he drives around Hibbert over the extended arm, left hand off the glass. Carmelo working hard for every point he gets.
Defended by Stevenson. Spinning baseline, and now 15 for Anthony.
That's a tough shot, Dave. I mean, you do everything you can do, and Carmelo Anthony just gets that big body on you, creates space, fades back, and hits that deadly baseline jump shot. He had to get that little last shot in. But here's the defensive side of it. When you just get that little space, you fall back, and what you're doing is Hibbert can't come over and help. When you fall
in it, with Carmelo Anthony taking over in the second quarter with 13 points. Out of the 17 that he scored in the first half. And New York with a 5-point lead at the break.
Field goals in the second period for 7 points. Carmelo worked hard the entire game. The big, strong body. He gets Paul George, sort of takes him off of him. The nice drive with Hibbert with the left hand off the glass. The offensive rebound, a workmanlike first half for Carmelo Anthony. He's expended a lot of energy. You can see his minutes. He's averaging almost 40 minutes a game, which is second in the NBA. Field goal percentage went up. Got off to a slow start, as you talked about, Dave. But this is the concern. In the first half of the games, almost 14 points a game, shooting 47%. Second half, the scoring is not that much down, only 2 points, but 38% field goal shooting. The Indiana Pacers normally wear teams down. The second half belongs to them. The third quarter, they outscore their opponents by almost 7 points, and Paul George averages 11 points in the third quarter, which is best in the NBA. So let's see if they go to work here. Wants to go to work, you got to get out and make him pass the ball.
Talk about the Knicks injuries. The Pacers still without Danny Granger. They hope to get him back soon as George gets down the floor. And Anthony with a beautiful defensive play knocks it out of bounds.
Carmelo is one of the best in the NBA at this. I remember coaching last year against him. You think that's a foul, but he does a great job zeroing in on that ball, coming down on the top. He doesn't get the arm. Watch him right in front, the powerful hands, and he knocks that one out of bounds. So Carmelo was even getting greedy. He thought they went.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Bargnani for 3. Anthony gets his 12th rebound, make it 13. Closing in on a minute to go as Shumpert tries to fight through the Hibbert screen. George on the drive, swatted away by Anthony.
And punch that ball away. Watch this, what he does here. He's the best at that. We saw it earlier in the game when he chased Paul George down and did.
Anthony at The elbow defended by George, backing him down. Anthony gets the bounce. His 9th basket. He's got 28 points, and it's a 1-point Pacer lead.
Just the will to get this ball in the basket. You got one of the best defensive players in the NBA happening. What does he have, almost 20 rebounds? I mean, the guy is working. You see him get back. That's the one play he stripped him. Comes in there working hard, getting on the defensive backboard. His shot's not going 2 for 12. Get an offensive rebound, get a putback, get to the free throw line. Go back yourself down, will it into the rim and stuff. Carmelo had a tank.
Played last night in Detroit. Meanwhile, Indiana well rested, 3 days off. Knicks just 1 of 6 here from the floor in overtime. Nowhere to go for Anthony. Able to somehow find a space to shoot. And Carmelo Anthony now with 30 points.